Beautiful day, Agape Nation, beautiful day, beloved community. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Reverend Coco Stewart, and I'm on behalf of the entire community, I'm happy to welcome you here this morning. Reverend Michael is taking a well-deserved, a well-earned break, and he's probably tuning in right now. And yes, we're lifting him high in love. Yes. And as always, when Reverend Michael steps out of the pulpit, always there is a wonderful consciousness of wholeness, of healing, of peace, of truth, of love, and of joy, and much more. Today is no exception. So momentarily, our own Reverend Dr. Leon Campbell will come forward. He is, of course, director of our Youth and Family Ministry, a longtime Agape minister, and he's a doctor of divinity. But more than that, he has a profound consciousness of love and truth. So we're going to welcome him here in a moment. For now, we're going to have our own Reverend Jason Mitchell come forward with our spiritual reading and our living evocation of the heart. It will be directly followed by Reverend Leon.
Good morning, Agape. Our selected reading is taken from the book 10 Principles for a Life Worth Living by Karen Mills Alston. It is taken from Principle 2, Listen. Facebook, Instagram, email, texting, phones, apps, and Twitter, along with numerous other programs, have been downloaded into our cultural hard drive. And yet, how meaningfully do we use them to communicate beyond being entertaining or entertained, or evaluating ourselves according to how many likes we receive to our postings? On occasions, when we're speaking face-to-face, do we express our inner thoughts and feelings in a way that another person can really capture what we're saying? And how fully present are we to listening to others with understanding, kindness, and compassion? Communication is obviously not separate from our spiritual practice. For example, when we find ourselves in the midst of a conversation we'd like to avoid, we can choose to drop our resistance and say to ourselves, being fully present in this precise moment is a call to my spiritual practice. When we're bored in a conversation, letting go of our self-interest and being present for another individual is our spiritual practice. What a profound reminder. Let us turn within for a moment of prayer. How very grateful I am for this moment here and now. How very grateful I am for the life that is this community, our friends and loved ones. How grateful I am for the unfoldment of technology that allows us to be together in this moment. I'm so grateful that no matter how the circumstances of life have unfolded, we are here right now. Everything that has occurred before this moment, how grateful I am that in this moment we are here now. It is such a beautiful reminder that God is the power, the present, the omnipotent, omniscient, omniactive, omnipresent, this living force, this living intelligence that is my very life, that is the life of each and every one of us, is. That there is no separation, there is no otherness, there is no, it's over there is no going to find it. We are it. And how grateful I am to speak from this place of absolute oneness and to come into a conscious union with this entire gathering. And I speak a blessing over this service, knowing that as we enter into this way of meditation, that a greater awakening, a greater insight, a greater practice unfolds. Blessing Reverend Leon Campbell Jr. as he comes forward, as he brings the Dharma talk, as he brings us that word of inspiration that has been distilled from on high. I'm knowing the great revelation, the great realization of this day is at hand now, and it unfolds through this service. It is a glorious day. And so it is. Amen.
Good morning. Thank you, Jason Davion, Reverend Jason Davion Mitchell. Thank you so much for that beautiful reading and prayer. It's my pleasure to meditate with you this morning. And I just want to say each day I'm beginning to recognize how meditation is helping me to listen and see clearer. I wanted to bring some notes because this was a profound revelation to me recently. Meditation helps us to see and to hear reality. We start to hear and see what was already there all the time. We begin to say, oh my God, you were here all the time. We are no longer deceived by appearances. We are no longer led by our appetite and our eyesight. Meditation helps us to sharpen our vision and to increase our clarity, etc. You know, one of the things I do with the children, I play this song, Be Optimistic by the Sounds of Blackness. And we dance and we sing, and our chant is, as long as you keep your head to the sky, you can win. And so we remind ourselves constantly that we must keep our heads to the sky. I tell the story of Jesus. You know, he had been teaching basically all day, and the disciples came to him and they said, Master, we have been out here all day and the people are hungry. And they said, we must feed the people. And they told Jesus that we only have a few pieces of fish and bread, etc. And when they brought these items over to Jesus, the first thing he did was he looked up. And many people say, well, he looked up to God, but I feel he looked up and he did not look at the lack. He did not look at the appearance. He did not look at the situation. He looked up and he gave thanks. In other words, he turned within. I believe when we say turn within is the equivalent of looking up. He looked up. And I want to encourage you this morning to begin to look up, not look at what's going on in your life, the circumstances, the situation, or what might be appearing in your life, to look up. To look away from any appearance of sickness or darkness or lack or anything that is perceiving to be a drain in your life, but to begin to look up. Know that every time you turn within, you are looking up. And it's interesting when you look at the related word for within, the synonym for within, it means in reach, which is another thing that reminds me of the great teacher who said the kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's within our reach. And one of the reasons why I love how Reverend Michael describes meditation when he says paying undistracted attention to reality. Meditation helps us to see the reality. And so let's just take a moment as we reach, as we turn within for meditation, as we begin to see reality. I think about our brother Jamie Lula when he says, into your hands I commit my spirit. Into your hands I commit my soul. Into your hands I surrender. Into your hands, O Lord. Let us begin to reach. Yes. Let's take a breath. And let us just know that we are in the total embrace of God. Oh, what a wonderful time it is. We get the opportunity to reach out, reach up, look up, and know that within our reach is everything. Within our grasp is everything. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Let us take another breath. Into your hands, O Lord. Into your hands, O Lord. I surrender. Use us, O God, that we might be clear, pristine vehicles. That we might be clear, pristine vehicles for more love, more light, more beauty. More clarity. Oh, I can see clearer. Oh, I can hear beyond the ear. Be still and know. Be still and trust. Be still. If your attention wanders, place it on the breath. Continue to bring it back to the breath. Be still and know. Be still and trust.
If your attention wanders, bring it back to the breath. As we gently bring our focus back to this place that we call the Agape International Spiritual Center, how lovely is thy dwelling place. Oh, we get a chance to see such a wonderful reality. We get a chance to see our glorious possibilities. And we can just say yes, yes, and move out of the way and give God its full sway. Oh, how great it is to be loved by the Spirit. Oh, how wonderful it is to know that our history, anybody's opinion, any insurance statistic, nothing has the final word about us. Turn within, turn within, turn within, and know that there's so much more to you. So much more. That the final word has not been written and will never be written about you. Oh, let us continue to look up. Let us continue to give thanks. As we conclude this meditation service, knowing that the way out is the way within. And that what we see within outpictures in the without. An inside job. Oh, grateful and thankful for this time. Grateful and thankful for this idea known as the Agape International Spiritual Center, a lighthouse of love. So grateful for this time. So grateful to be here, to know and to see this wonderful reality. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you so much, Reverend Leon. How magnificent it is to have been still, to activate the power of deep stillness that Reverend Leon evoked for all of us. Thank you so much for tuning in. And now we're going to hear from Reverend Michael.
Dynamic blessings to you, Agape family. Life is extremely good and good to the extreme. That's what my hat says. Life is good. And today, I'm taking a day off. I'm resting and taking care of some personal business and just rejuvenating. You have the Reverend Leon Campbell, of course, for our Way of Meditation service. The powerful Reverend Joanne Coleman doing our services today. And always, Marianne Lewis has the music popping for our inspiration and the edification of our soul. So today, bask in the field of Agape, which is a high-frequency spiritual community that is about birthing the beloved community and the impending golden age. But all of that must come through people. It must come through us. We cannot have an enlightened society without enlightened people. Therefore, you are needed to rise up to your true self. I'll see you next week. Have a bright and shining day. Life is magnificent. And I continue to thank you for your outpouring of love during my birthday week and your generous donations that are continuing to flow in. I appreciate you. God bless you. Have a bright day.
Beautiful. Thank you, Reverend Michael. He is tuning in. Now, if anybody is tuning in to this love stream for the very first time, maybe somebody suggested that you tune in to Agape Live. Maybe you came across us on YouTube, but we just want to offer you an Agape welcome. And right where you are, I mean, you can stand up if you want to receive this blessing, or you can remain on your meditation cushion. We're just going to be willing to open your heart and receive this as all of the practitioners, the ministers, the Board of Trustees, Reverend Dr. Michael, we all extend our love to you when we simply say to you, welcome to Agape. We recognize you. We know who you really are. Even if you don't know, we do know. You are a unique way that God's love intelligence, divine beauty, and pristine consciousness is even now glowing itself into this dimension in every way and in all ways that are who you really are. So we bless you, we appreciate you, we thank God for you. Welcome to Agape. You can wrap your arms around yourself, because if you were here with us, if we were all together physically in one room, that's what would happen. We would give you a hug. So love to each of you. And again, we invite you to tune in over and over again to enrich and vitalize your life. Thank you. Now is our conscious giving time. I invite all of us to begin to prepare our offerings. And yes, so we know that we aren't backed by the corporation, except, as I always like to say, the spiritual corporation of the infinite direct knowingness of love itself, God. And as Dr. Michael reminded us in this video, that means it has to pour itself out through us. So I invite you to take a moment as you begin to prepare your offering to contemplate the feeling tone of living, loving, heartfelt gratitude. Gratitude for anything that you may have received from this community, from this teaching over all of our years. Perhaps gratitude for what you may have gotten at this time. Gratitude for the givingness that Agape continually extends through and as who we are, who you are. So just prepare your offering. We just take a holy, sacred moment as you do so, just to begin to give thanks for the living, loving offering of the infinite of life itself. To bless this offering, to give thanks that it always rises up from the infinite all good of perfect being. That there is the infinite wellspring that never runs out, never runs dry, that continually gives, and it is activated by our individualized giving here and now. So I bless each one as the offering is being prepared. And in gratitude, I say, and so it is. Amen. Just as a brief reminder here, if you're on our website, you're on a safe, secure website, you know you can push the donate button. If you're on our Facebook page or Dr. Michael's page, I understand that you will see the donate button. On YouTube, there's a link. You can text to donate. You can mail it in. And I'm going to invite Reverend Julie Moret to bring forth a few announcements. Thank you.
Good morning. Please visit agapelive.com for details, and all times are Pacific Daylight Time. If you have not had a chance to delve into the Into the Now Summit celebration, you still have an opportunity to get lifetime access. Additionally, when you purchase the Into the Now Celebration package, you'll receive lifetime access to the Into the Now Celebration Summit, 2 bonus presentations by Bob Proctor and Sadhguru, a companion video by Reverend Michael, Meditation and Practice for Embodying Your Sacred Yes, lifetime access to our previous Into the Now virtual 3-day summit video archive featuring 17 luminaries, including Jan Van Zandt, Bruce Lipton, and many more, 6.5 hours of keynote presentations, panels, and truly next-level conversations, plus 3 bonus gifts from Reverend Michael. If you are really ready to dive deeper, it's not too late to get in on your Sacred Yes group coaching package. In addition to lifetime access to the full Into the Now Celebration Summit package, plus bonuses, you will receive 3 Zoom group coaching calls with Reverend Michael on how to live your sacred yes, with his special guests, Discover Your Sacred Yes with Lisa Nichols, Unleash Your Sacred Yes Potential with Danielle Laporte, Embody Your Sacred Yes with Dr. Sue Morter, and the Into the Now Celebration Summit features wisdom and personal guidance from actors Sterling K. Brown, musician Omarion, Shaman Derek, Danielle Laporte, Queen Afua, Don Miguel Ruiz, Neil Donald Walsh, and Koya Webb. Sign up today and liven your yes factor right now. A quick reminder, Teen Agape meets online at 11:15 a.m. Click the Teen Agape banner on our website to register. Preteens ages 9 to 13 meet at 2 o'clock. Children ages 3 to 8 meet at 3:30. Both are live on Zoom. To join and get your Agape Youth Fund packs, email revleon@agapelive.com. The Crisis Support Clinic is open Mondays from 4 to 6 p.m. To receive Zoom information for your first come, first serve appointment, email crisissupport@agapelive.com. Each of these groups are offered on a love offering basis. This Tuesday, Laughter Yoga meets on Zoom at 6 p.m., facilitated by Agape practitioner Martin Weech. On our website, you can click the banner to register. No experience is necessary. We've got the Freedom Path Ministry Zooming this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Release any sense of addiction, old beliefs, or attachments. Go to our website and click the Freedom Path banner at the top of the page for more information and to register. This is a gift to the community, and all are welcome. Monday through Saturday, remember we've got on Facebook Live, we've got 8 a.m. daily prayer and noontime meditation. Agape Spiritual Community Gatherings continue to meet Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Connect in community for an enriching, inspiring gathering led by our practitioners and ministers. You can email scg@agapelive.com for the deets. Dance with the Rev. Get your endorphins flowing and shift your mood. Show us your moves in a 1-minute video dancing during a Sunday service and upload it on our banner on the Agape website. You may see yourself dance with the Rev on social media and on Sundays. Many blessings to you.
Thank you so much, Reverend Julie. And now, I do want to remark on the summit is, of course, powerful. You know that you're going to tune into that. But those individual coaching sessions with Dr. Michael, I was in on the one that he had, Lisa Nichols, powerful, powerful work. You're not going to want to miss that. I just had to put a word in for that. And now we have a video from Reverend Michael, another short video expressing his gratitude for the gifts that have been given.
Radical blessings, everyone. I'm just reaching in and reaching out to you to say thank you. Thank you for saying yes to your community. Thank you for saying yes to you in honor of my birthday. Your generosity has exceeded our expectations. We made our goal and more. Translation and scholarships because of you. God bless you. Thank you.
And it's not too late to get in on this fabulous opportunity to be a part of the birthday gifting that's happening. I'm always feel greatly honored to be able to remind everybody that we are tuned in to an infinite reservoir of powerful all good, and the way we activate it is by our givingness. So this is always an opportunity when Agape invites all of us, when Reverend Michael invites all of us to perhaps make an extra donation above and beyond our usual giving. You know, I know that it seems that it's good for the community, but I really need to express the spiritual principle that's good for you. It's good for you to do this, because when you open something up in yourself and you know that you have more than enough to give, and as we like to remind you, no gift is too small. Of course, no gift is too big, but even if something in you thinks perhaps your gift isn't enough, no, it is the intention that activates that power, that powerful opening to that reservoir of the eternal givingness. I love doing this. This is why over and over and over again I challenge myself to make another leap and to express that. And it's always illuminative, enlightening, and does activate more direct knowingness of God for me personally. That's my testimony. I invite you to give, and then you're going to have your own testimony. Maybe we'll videotape you next year doing this, or whenever it is we come back around to this. So the ways that you can do this at this time is, of course, you can text to donate. The number's coming up. And what you want to do that's different than your regular giving is put in B-Day. You can go to our website and click on the birthday banner. That sounds fun to me. On Facebook Live, you can use the direct links and the information provided in your chat window. Where's the rest of my how-tos? Yep. And as we mentioned, no gift is too small. Just be really clear about that. It's something for you to give that powerfully activates something in you. And of course, through your generosity, as Dr. Michael reminded us, during this critical time, this benefits many other beings. And something extra special for you, we have an appreciation gift for those who give $1,000 or more. You'll receive the Into the Now package that's usually $199, which includes the summit, the interviews with the special guests, a whole array of fun and inspirational goodies, so that if you give $1,000 or more, you'll just get that summit. That's worth it. So thank you so much, Agape. We're going to take a moment once again and thank you, Willard, for being here as the visual reminder of the offering. So you've prepared your offering, and once again, as we throw our hearts wide, wide open, just receive, accept, allow, and make welcome the rich, rich blessing of loving truth that is offered to you this day. It is the activity of pure potential in form that's coming true, that's coming to life in you by your availability. So I speak the word and I bless this offering, each one who gives, all those, the receivers. I know that once again it is God fulfilling its nature with love, with faith, with joy, with truth everlasting. So in gratitude, the offering is pressed down and running over and blessed for all who are a part of it. So in gratitude, I release the word. I let it be by saying, and so it is. Amen. Thank you so much. I'm going to invite Reverend Leon to come forward after our closing chant. He'll do the benediction. And of course, you're invited to come back at 8:30 for meditation service. And at our 9 o'clock service, our Reverend Joanne Coleman, powerful speaker. You're really going to love her talk. And Brenda Lee Yeager is going to be our musical inspiration. So, Reverend Leon. After the chant. Let's hear a few bars of the chant.
Return to me, return to me, with every breath, return in and begin with me, with every breath, return.
What a beautiful mantra for meditation, to return to our original state, to return to reality. Let us have our closing prayer. And I want to invite you, as you go about your day this day, to remember to look up, to remember to look away, to know that the real is whole, the real is peace, the real is such love and beauty and unconditional. And health, perfect health, when we turn away and we begin to see this wonderful reality. So grateful for this time, so grateful for all of our ministers here, so grateful for Reverend Michael as he continues to envision and live the vision that he caught many, many years ago. I'm so grateful for this place as a refuge, as a place where we learn to see reality. So grateful for this and so much more as we say, and so it is. Amen. Also, I want to just let everybody know I will be online with the kids. So parents, yes, I will be there working with our children today at 2 o'clock with our preteens and at 3:30 with our younger ones. Peace and blessings to you. Bye-bye.